Let code, no, Leet code.js. Let me see. Update that. I've got like a, and Steam Deck, Stream Deck is like, no, we don't want to work. Okay. So if we go to here, what are you showing? Yes, that is correct. Okay. Perfect. Theoretically. Okay, okay. We're gonna do Leet code for like, I guess, an hour and a half. I've been working through this problem set. So what were we doing? On Monday we were doing linked lists. Yeah, so we did the intervals. Well, this one is exactly the same as this one, but also like an insert, which was nonsense, so I skipped it. But yeah, we'll do an easy one, I think, and then we'll try a medium one. I don't know. You ever see a diagram and go, oh god? Okay. As a reminder, I'm relearning JavaScript. It's been a few years. Okay. Merge two sorted lists. Okay. You're given the heads of two sorted linked lists, list 1 and list 2. Okay. Merge the two lists into one sorted list. The list should be made by splicing together the nodes of the first two lists. Return the head of the merged linked list. Okay. But we have 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. The number of nodes in both lists are between 0 and 50. The value is negative 100 to 100. Both are sorted in non-decreasing order. Why don't you just say ascending? If it's undefined, it's 0. Otherwise, it's a value. If it's undefined, it's null. Otherwise, there's next. Okay. What? Okay. List 1. Oops. We'll do null. And we'll return result for now. So the thing is, you have to compare list 1 with list 2. You could just make this recursive, I think. So if list 1 turn list 2, okay. Hello. Hope you're doing well. If list 2 may return list 1. Okay. Technically, I don't even need this. If list 1 dot value Just came from Entertaining Paper Mario stream. How is it? Is it the new one? Cause like, I was thinking about playing that one. It's the new one. Ooh, how is it? Did you play the old one? How is it compared to the old one? List 2 dot value. Actually, we just do this. Return list 1 dot value greater than list 2 dot value. Okay. Wait a second. This is just getting the node. Wait. Monster Hunter win? I'm convinced you do so well in that category. I played Monster Hunter last Saturday. Where were you? There's a VOD up. I've already played it. World? Yes. Serious, we're playing chapter 3. Okay. So quality of life improvements compared to the 2004 version. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I want to play it. Say no more. Yeah, go watch it. Go watch it. It'll be up on YouTube in a few days. I can't check because I have browser open. I can hide it. Okay. When is it going to be up on YouTube? It should be up on Twitch VODs at the very least. What is the schedule? July 27th is the Monster Hunter stream on YouTube. Okay. So if list dot value. Trick on that category is putting up open lobby at the start of your title and mentioning being new to it. I see. I'm kind of not gonna do that for a little bit because I don't know anything about the game or Monster Hunter. I feel like that's rude. But we'll probably do, I'm not sure when, but I'll probably do at least one more stream where chat can play. For sure. It was okay. The thing is that like, because I don't know anything about Monster Hunter, it's like okay, there's dinosaurs. Like I'm just like it's not really in my it hasn't given me brain rot, so I can't really say. But I would definitely play it again because I didn't hate my time with it. It's just I really want to play Ace Attorney this week. Feels a lot like first. Yeah. Okay. Community is huge for sharing info as you're available to experiment. Yeah. I figure we'll do at least one more stream on Monster Hunter. List 1, list 2. Okay. Okay, keep an eye on the schedule. That's the best way to know. Okay. So basically what we have to do is if list 1 is null or list 2 is null, is dog being bad? Dog is being bad. Give me a second. The fuck? Oh my goodness. Go away. I'm like panicking because I don't want the dog to pee on the carpet. Here's an obligatory cute photo of dog before she woke up to be a menace. This is the one that doesn't want to pee outside. All right, we're gonna do Leet code again. All right. So I think if it's not a thing, I think in this case, what breed is that dog? She's a Chihuahua something. Certainly an allergy dog for sure. I'll tell you that much. A Chihuahua hybrid, I see, yeah. Technically Charlie, who's much bigger, is a Chihuahua pug, but he looks like a mini black lab. I might have a photo of him, 1 second. I just have to check for reflections. I took a photo of him begging on my bed. Yeah, that's fine. You can spot the merch. So this is Charlie. He's the one who barks on stream. So if you're ever wondering who's the one demanding to go out right now, it's this boy. He's technically a Chihuahua pug. That's what we were told. He's much bigger than a Chihuahua pug. But he's got the Chihuahua ears, he's got the pug tail, he's got the pug like neck, and like I've been told he has pug like paws. But he's definitely mixed with a black lab, because if you didn't see the tail from behind, he looks like a black lab puppy until people see the gray hair. So that's Charlie. That one's Holly. Yeah. He's 13, okay? You believe that? He's 13 years old. Man, she's 10. At least he looks alright. Yeah, he has arthritis now though. He's kind of gotten used to it. I was worried I'd have to go buy a ramp or something for him to get on my bed. Like, you know, a couple months back, he would like bark and I'd have to go like put him on the bed, like lift him up. He's figured out how to account for it. He's pretty good. Okay, so what we have, okay, so this is basically selecting which list. And then we have like the assignment thing. So we kind of want to do, just double checking. If we take this pointer, okay. So it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, right? We take that. Okay. So I think we'd want to do we want to return if the list 1 value is greater than our list 2 value. We want to return list 1 dot next is equal to merge 2 lists, okay, of list 1 dot next and list 2. I need that. Otherwise, we return list 2 dot next. Yep. And up here, if list 1 is null, then we just return, let's see, list 2. Yeah. If this is null, we just return 1. If both of them are null, actually, no, that's fine. That should count for both cases. Okay, we'll just see. Yep. Okay. What do we get? 1, 2, 4? What do we get? 1, 2, 4. These are right. Oh, wait. To be nope. Okay, what do we get? 1, 3, 4. Okay, why? What am I doing wrong? If list 1's oh wait, well, it's just the operand. Okay. Yeah. This one's pretty standard. What are, come on. With explanation, okay. Yeah, I don't care about that. If return that. If return that. I mean, yeah, we could just use, yeah, that's fine. Honestly, normally when I do PR reviews, I'm like, does it have to be explicitly null? You have to be off? Thank you for joining. This is one of those things that I usually go back and refactor. Because like the thing is that if you do not here, if this is a 0 for whatever reason, it will like trigger. JavaScript's weird. But yeah, normally I just do this. If not, but this is fine. Oh, thank you for the follow. So anyways, this is how you do list 1. Yeah, we're talking milliseconds. It's fine. Let's see. Do we want to do a medium hard one? We can do a medium hard one. What's a medium hard one? You are given 2 non-empty linked lists representing 2 non-negative numbers. Okay. The digits are stored in reverse order. Okay. and each of their nodes contain a single digit. Add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. Two numbers do not contain any leading zero, except the number itself. Okay, so what do we have? 243 is actually 342 plus 465 is 807. Okay. Then no leading zeros. The number of nodes, 1 to, okay. The value can be 0. So you're basically getting singles, tens, hundreds. It's another recursive thing. But it wants us to return it as 708. Okay. So if we'll do not L1, turn L2, if not L2, L1. We'll fix that after. It's the same sort of situation. So L1.value plus L2.value. Okay. What does it say? 0 to 9. Okay, so you will have overflow. When you add them together, you will get like the addition, right? I'm trying to think of the mod rules. Because essentially what you're going to do is take this value, right? Like 2 plus 5 is 7, so you don't have this situation. Okay, 9 and 9. Okay. 9 and 9 is going to be 18, right? So this will be 18. Then you want to mod check. You're going to have 8. Like carry, yeah. So you'll have an 8 here, so that your first entry will be an 8. Okay, and then it's going to be 1 plus whatever you calculate. Like you have a carryover. So I think you actually need a carryover. One should be 0 by default. Okay. So what we'll do is the value is this, right? Because we're starting from the single digit. Actually, that might blow up. We'll just... There's always, okay, there's always digits. Okay. Should be fine. Although technically, you can't get anything. Well, because the highest number you can have is 9 and 9. And then the carryover would be 1. And then you would get 19. We'll just, like, I think theoretically the most you can have for carryover is 1, but what do we get? Not a number. Case 3? Not a number. What do you mean it's not a number? Is that not a thing? Is it? No. We'll just assume it's always 1. For now. I'm certain there's gonna be a case. Anyways, oh, it's just better if I, okay. Let me see. For JavaScript, wait. It is mod, right? Not a number. Huh? L1? L2? What? Why is it saying it's not a number? Huh? Okay. I'm just gonna assume. Okay. Do we have, what is it? Not the remainder, what's the opposite? It is a... Get... What is that? Not remainder, but the... Okay. So this is the next carryover. And the new value. I think it's like this. Okay, so if it's like 18, this should be 1.8, which gives us a 1. Which should just give us a 1. I don't know if we can get something higher than that, though. Well, we'll see. Okay. There are values. So we want to return a list node. So we're going to want to add 2 numbers. This will be of L1.next, L2.next, okay, and the next carryover. Okay. So that's our next call to this. However, we want to return. So we get a list node. And it takes a value in next, so this value will be new value. And this will be whatever this is. And so I'll call in here again and again and again. Let's just make sure that this will run. Not a number. Why is it giving us not a number? That's actually very strange. Console.log, what is our L1? Okay, so L1 is definitely a thing. It's a 2. What's L2.value? It's a 5, okay. What's our carryover? Undefined. Why? Oh. Okay. That was it. So if L1 is null, okay, if not, see, the thing is you can't just return the you see here, like there's only that many, but you have to keep adding the value to it. So if there's no L1 and there's no L2, but we have carryover, okay, then we return a new list node, okay, with the carryover. That's the value. If we don't have an L1, I think the easiest thing to do is let value is equal to carryover up here. If L1 exists, okay, value plus equals L1 dot value. If L2 exists, 2 dot value. Okay. Then we return a new list node. So we'll just take a quick look. Obviously it's wrong. Okay, so it's returning 2. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why. That would do it. Well, it should be a 7. Yep. That one's working fine. This one obviously isn't working. So here, this next value will be add 2 numbers recursive. Okay. Next and next carryover. So the only problem is that L2.next may not exist. I'm gonna make this a little shorter. L2. What is it? We're adding 0. L1, L1.next, otherwise null. L2, L2.next, otherwise null. That should work. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, we got a 0 at the end. Okay. So to return carryover greater than 0 We return that, otherwise it's no. There we go. That should be everything. Well, that's not terrible. Anyone have anything smarter? Okay. Why are they not doing it recursed? Like, linked list is always okay. I see, so they just, instead of doing it recursively, they're just doing a while loop. I guess it depends, because this puts more in the stack. Only 4 lines of code, wow. Well, true. Well, true, why? You can always, this is valid. It doesn't say you can't. It doesn't say you can't add a recursive function. But yeah, I guess doing a while loop would be the only other option. Okay. Technically, you don't even need to have these, but it's better than putting everything in. I mean, we're already doing this, which is, yeah. Okay. Let's do another medium one. Copy list with random pointer. Everyone loves pointers. A linked list of length n is given such that each node contains an additional random pointer. Why? Which could point to any node in the list or null. Why? Okay. Construct a deep copy of the list. Why? Where each new node has its value set to the value of the corresponding original node. Both the next and random pointer of new nodes should point to new nodes in the copied list, such that the pointers in the original list and copy list represent the same state. None of the pointers in the new list should point to nodes in the original list. Okay. X, Y in the where x dot random is y, then corresponding to nodes x and y in the copied list, x dot random is yeah. Well, that is what deep copy is. The value is a random integer representing node.value. Random index, the index of the code ranging from 0 to n-1 that the random pointer points to, or null if it does not point to any node. Okay, so we only get the head. 7 0, 13 0, 11 0. I just want to see, is it smart enough to know that it's wrong? Okay, it is smart enough. Yay. Okay. 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 Yeah, so we just have to node not random is null or pointing to some node in linked list. We should do node the value, we don't really care. Okay. So and brand new nodes. Okay. So we can do a deep copy of just this quickly. The random one is where I think it gets more complicated because the random one, so you can see, maybe this one's easier. Next and random to next and random, and it points back to itself. But so you recreate one, okay, then you recreate two, and then you don't want to have, like, you don't want to recreate random to be like there's another two, right? This random here has to be pointing to the new two that you've made. And then obviously everything ends up at null at some point. So we'll do just deep copying the value in next, so the actual just list, and then think about the random thing, because I don't think I've ever had to deal with that. Let's see. Maybe I have. So if we're given head, okay, let's try doing it without recursion. So while head does not, let me see. Can it give us a, can be head be null? Yeah, head can be null. Okay. So the first thing is to recreate this value. Node, right? Head dot value. Okay. We'll take it for the follow. Maybe it would be easier with recursion. No. I don't know. We'll just figure it out. So a deep copy of the value is just, we have to create a new node. So with what we're given, a dot value goes here. So if not head, okay, return null. Because it said n can be 0. No, thank you for the photo tool. Let's think here. This is our new node that we want to return, which will be the next. Dot next, okay. So this will be obviously wrong because this random value will always be null. However, this would give us a deep copy of just this. Now the question is, how do we do the random one, right? Oh, the output's empty. Why? Oh. Yeah. Okay. So, how do we do the random one? It's recursive. I was like, oh, I'll do it without recursion. Okay. So this random one is kind of annoying. Hello, pseudo. How are you doing? Because it can point to null, in which case our life is easy, right? So if head, just saying, head.random equals null, easy. Okay. Head.random equals self, easy. Or equals head, easy. Very good. That's good. The real problem is when it starts pointing to other things. Like, for example, things that haven't been created yet. Right? Now, the question is... We could use a map. We could use a map. And what I mean by that is you can have old pointer to new pointer and look it up. What's the task? Copy a list. Do a deep copy of a list with a random pointer. Now, I think that would be the easiest thing. Because then you have the association between the new one and the old one. So what I mean is... is it like this? Right, so you could do while let result equal to null. Okay, we can return result here. Well, head does not, well, head, I guess. I'm converting this. Okay. Result is equal to this. We'll do null, null, null. Let's just try to get it what it was before. So while head exists, head is equal to head.next after we're done processing it. Result is a new node. This will just give us a single, you see, that value. That's interesting. Wait, why is it? Oh yeah, because it overwrote it. Okay. So Mm. If result doesn't exist, then we want to assign result to it. If it does exist, then we want to assign result.next to the new node. So if result exists, then result.next equal to node. I think that's basically what we had before. Nope. Okay. Oh, result is equal to nope, wait, I'm doing something wrong. So we create the node. If we have a result, the next, oh, thank you for the follow. The next our next one is the node. Okay. Otherwise, our result is the node. And then I think we want to do... Right. A second. Because I see what's going on. It'd be nice if I don't need another value, but maybe I'll put it for ease. Because this should be pointing to our head. But our next... See, it was so much nicer before when it was recursive. Maybe I'll just keep it recursive, actually. Because yep, that's where we're at. Oh, I'm gonna wait for the ad to finish. Okay. So when we do it recursively, we've already recreated the linked list, but not the random node. When you're at the very end, right here, you can start filling in the random one backwards. All right, so you basically go down one way and then you come up the other way to fill in the random. So we return null. Okay. Here's our node. Okay. If head dot random, you're not allowed to use const. I'm using let. I just haven't needed to store anything yet. Yeah, so if head dot random, is null. Okay, we don't have to do anything. Okay. Else if head dot random head. Okay. This is also an easy situation because then our node dot random is equal to itself. Those are the two easy things. So you can see in this case, it works out, it works out. Now, the question is, what does 2-1 work? Oh. Yeah, that's because it's pointing to itself. Yeah. What to do about the case where it's a different random node? Well, at this point in time, we've made all of them. So like that's why I have this map here. If we kept track of the while we added the nodes, right, we put in their old pointer memory address to their new one, mapped it, then when we're going back, right, we should be able to have access to it. Because 10 would know about 11, 7 would know about 1 at that point. The only thing is, can I make maybe it's fine. Return do deep copy of head with map. Should make a new one. We have a map. Before we do this, we'll put this as null. Node dot next is equal to this, and then we do map dot insert. Is it insert? Add? Insert? Is it insert? Oh, I don't have context. Map. Set. It's map dot set. Welcome back. Can I just do map accessor? Apparently not. Head is node. Okay. So what this will do is we'll create it, we'll pass it down. Then when it comes out, theoretically, it should look like. I don't know. We're gonna see. What does it look like? What do we get? Ooh, ugly. Nice. What do you give me? So at the very end, we have reference 1 star. Okay. Head value 13. Next is an object. Random is circular. Random is. Ooh, nice. Okay, cool. So that will work. Okay. Otherwise, okay, node.random is equal to map of type.random. I think that works. Oh, I think I have to do get. Maybe it works. Oh, it works. Yay. Okay, see? Everything can be solved with recursion with less. Hire me. I can do deep copies. Wow. Yeah, we do have extra memory, but please hire me. I need a job. Okay. What other solutions you got? Hash table and linked list. Okay, other people did that too. And once you're hired, they'll just be like, oh, just use Lodash. When you can't use libraries on the different platforms. I'm so used to just coding without libraries. It's like, oh, why don't you just use that? It's like, I've never used it. Why not? Because it doesn't run on potatoes. Hash map method. Old to new, next and random pointers based on a hashnet. You don't need to update the next one based on the hash mat, only random. Interweaving nodes. Traverse the original list. For each node, create a corresponding new node and place it in between the current node and the current node's next. For each old node, new node's random pointer. That seems okay. Intertwine nodes. Go with this. We'll look at the C++. They don't have a JavaScript version for this. Okay. What are you doing for the interweaving nodes? Well, the thing too is that they're doing like, yeah, no one's using recursion. Recursion looks so much nicer. I once worked on optimizing embeddable widget. jQuery accounted for like 2/3 of the payload size. Yeah. That's not surprising. If we got nothing, return null. Yep. Current. Create a new node. New node's next is current's next. Current's next is equal to new node. Yeah, you swap. So you put the new node in. Okay. Why do they say this takes linear time? ON. Each node is visitable multiple times, but it's still linear time. I guess. But this is literally faster. However, it is recursion, so it's on the stack. There's always pros and cons. Okay, yeah, and then they go through, and then they set the random, and then they do a big update at the end to set everything. Okay. reverse linked list 2? Where's reverse linked list 1? Given the head of a singularly linked list and 2 integers left and right, where left is less than or equal to right, reverse the nodes of the list from position left to position right and return the reversed list. What? Okay. So basically you're told node, this is the value. You want to swap them, 2 and 4. The number of nodes in the list is n. Okay. So if head greater than or equal to 1. So if head actually you don't know this, the length. Never mind. So they don't know about their previous values. So we can do like while head. I want to return. We're gonna want to return head. Okay. Oh, is it the position? Wait. It's the position. Oh, okay. So it's not the number. That's an unfortunate situation where they pick the number. Okay. So if left equals right, we don't have to do anything. So that means the farthest we have to go is to the rightmost node. And right will always be less than or equal to n. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it giving us invalid like values. So it's 1. I is less than so this is as far as we have to go. Let start equals head. Actually, I might just make this node. We'll try it without recursion. So basically, head is 1. Okay. So in this situation, we would say, oh, okay, if I equals left, that means that node, right, so our left node is whatever we're currently on. If I is right, And then our right node is node. Otherwise, node is equal to node.next. So that will get us you know, what this is and what that is according to position. If I add a increase. Let's see. Now the thing is about swapping them, right? So we found what the left node is, we found what the right node is. But I feel like we want the previous one. Yeah, because we normally you could do like, okay, well then this dot previous and this, so left node previous and right node previous. Okay, so we find what these nodes are, and then you kind of do like left node previous is equal to, or sorry, dot next is equal to our right, or not our right node, but our right node previous dot next. Okay. And our right node previous dot next is equal to our left node. And then we have to update the nexts of the nexts. Do this. For ease of reading. So our left node previous will point to our right node. Our right node previous will point to our left node. And then our left node's next is equal to our right node's next. Our temp. It's a mess, but anyways. Will that work? Nope. Left is equal to 2, right is equal to 2. What do we get? 1, 4, and 5. Okay, why is this wrong? Oh. There we go. What? Oh, what? Why is it null? Had 1 and 2. That's because we're dealing with next. left dot next. How is that null? Oh, because it's the first one. Okay, that's fine. That's true. Okay. Wait, think a little bit more. Yeah, the leftmost one, actually. If that's null, that means that that's the head, is the left node. And if the right node, can this be null? It shouldn't. Oh yeah. I think I'll just set this to head. And it gets updated. Okay, 3 and 5. How did we get this wrong? Use test case. Head is 3, left is 1, right is 2. We got 5, 3 instead of 3, 5. Yeah, kind of. Okay, how did we screw this one up? Let's see. Our left node will be head. Oh, it's because it's at the start. Okay. So when we have only 2 things in the list, our left node's previous is null. Okay. Can I make it a one-liner? Can I make it a one-liner? Can I? No, okay. If this. Okay, so we're still getting 5, 3. So this is pretty correct. If we don't have a left node, like a previous left node, that means that our left node is the most whatever-ish. It's the first element. Would it be cheating in a special case? No, but I'm sure it's a silly logic thing. So we know the left node is the head, right? And we know, and obviously we have two elements because if left equals right, we don't even need to do a switch. So we get the right node, so the right node previous always has to exist. If the left node previous exists, then we do the swap. Ah, gotta go, you gotta go to bed, bye. Thanks for joining. Oh, so instead of returning this, I see. This is our issue. Okay, so yeah. I mean, we can special case it. It's fine. Wrong answer. What's this one wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4. Expected 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. We got 1, 3, 2. What? Oh, wait. This one I don't understand. We wanted to switch 1 and 4, right? So we switched 4 and 1, and it expected 4, 3, 2, 1? Huh? How does that work? Did I miss something? That doesn't make any sense. Why would it expect 3 and 2 to swap? What have I missed? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It wants us to, the left is the 1 and the right is the 4, right? Huh? Oh wait, is it not just swapping? I think I misread the question. It wants us to swap. Oh, it wants us to swap 2, 3, and 4. Not swap element 2 and element 4. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Okay. Let's rethink this then. Let's not make that easier. So we have this one. we have this one. But technically what we want is the next. So the left node previous and the right node next. Right? Oh! Hello, Raiders. How you doing? Hi, Steven. How's your stream? What were you up to? I'm currently suffering remembering JavaScript, and I misread this entire problem, so now we're back to square one. Preparing for an interview? Yeah. His slang on Hinge is coffee meets bagel. I see. Which companies? Anyone. I got laid off. You were doing leak code. Anyone want to hire me? Oh, okay. I misread the problem. I have to redo this. Let's just comment this out because we might reuse parts of it. Can you mow my lawn? I have to mow my own lawn. Are you just prepping? Yeah. Because it's summer, you have no idea when... Like, things are slow. It could be weeks until someone gets back to you. And I've heard that a lot of recruiters got laid off too. So it's like probably even slower. I normally do C++, so... But everyone keeps asking for JavaScript, so I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna practice JavaScript because I haven't done it for a couple years. And I hate these questions, and I hate doing the peer interview thing because I hate being stared at. YOE? What's a YOE? Years of employment? Years of experience? 14. So, yeah. Yeah. That's professional experience. Like, I got paid money. I had to go into an office. You should have no problems then. I should, but okay, so the thing is that this sort of question format requires rethinking about how like you approach the problem, because in the real world you don't get anything like this. You're just like, okay, my favorite story, I had a PM come up to us and told us, can you make the list scrolling more buttery? That was our brief. Can you make it more buttery? So, you know, I'm a front end. No, I'm back end. I'm mostly back end. Yeah, like I do like engine stuff, frameworks and whatnot. I only did front end to like make examples. And for staff, yeah. Yeah, so I was at staff. Staff or senior, please God. At this point, I'm willing to take intermediate, even if I get in a promotion, like in 6 months. The problem is that like I had one interview. Okay, I got kind of some red flags anyways in the interview, but they asked me. So they told me there'd be no. So the recruiter told me there would be no coding whatsoever, and I thought that was kind of weird. And I was like, "Are you sure?" And she was like, yes. And so I get to the interview and they have these Leet code questions in a Word doc. And they said, can you solve them? It's like the palindrome problem. So I verbally solved it and they were like, okay, but can you write code? Can you do it? It's right, but can you do it as code? And it was the most painful 30 minutes of my life. Because if you were gonna ask me to write code, you should have just given me a coding test. Yeah. There was like no flexibility. Did you get it? No. I wouldn't have wanted to anyways. Because like when you're under pressure in an interview, right? I just gave them an answer that would get the solution. And they an Amazon interview on stream. Oh goodness. I gave them something that would give the solution, and the guy who was one of the two guys who was interviewing me started giving me snarky remarks about how I was like brute forcing it, or like stuff like that. Like, oh, that's not very smart, or like things like that. And I was like, ooh, that's a no. Right? Like if I'm gonna have to work with someone who's like that, I'm just like, nah. And then halfway, right after that, NDA. I didn't sign shit. Oh, you mean the Amazon interview? Ooh. Stream the rest of his own. Goodness. Can you even do that? That is... Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic. Not actually. That's crazy. I didn't see anything. This stream isn't being archived anyways. It is not allowed, but... Oh. I didn't read it. Yeah, so that was how that interview went. I was just like, I don't know how I feel. And then the rest of the questions were like problem thinking questions. Like if you have 8 balls and one of them weighs slightly heavier, how do you figure out that the one ball is whatever? And I didn't review any of that stuff. So I hate those questions anyways. Yeah, I told my dad asked me how the interview went, and I told him what the question was. So I basically said to them the whole problem, except I said, because I already got like a feeling that I wasn't gonna do this. So I said to them, man, I don't know how to, like, can I get a hint? And they were like, no, and they just went on. So I just kind of, but the one of the guys who was interviewing me, the one making the snarky comments, he stopped paying attention right after that. And so when we were just having general discussion, like at that point I was just asking them about their business, because like obviously it was interesting if I applied to it. And the CTO was happy to chat with me about stuff, but whenever I asked a question, the CTO would answer, and then the other developer kind of wasn't paying attention anymore, and he had to be like, he's like, what? So yeah. Every week that I go to the office, I see at least one person vlogging or live streaming. What? I still remember. Okay, so at one of the previous places I used to work, there was a co-op student, and I found out about this. This was after I'd left. They started working there, and thank you for the follow. They started working there, and they vlogged their day in a life video or whatever and put it on the social media. It might still be up, I'm not sure. And they did not get clearance from anyone. They were showing like the entrances to the building, where stuff was located, the machines, you know, all sorts of stuff. It was taken down, but like everyone, when people found out, they were like, because they posted it in like the general Slack or something like that. And HR was like, we need to talk right now. They had only been working for like a week or something. I don't know what went through their head. Okay. Days in the life vids, yeah. Like that's something you have to clear with HR and get, thank you for the follow. Clear with HR and like the people appearing in the video. In this case, they didn't have anyone because it was during lockdown, so they were in because they had to be, because they were a co-op. So there was no one else in the video, but like you can't just post where the security doors are. You know? So yeah, I'm kind of hoping for anything. I've applied to a few places, but like, I don't know. Like I've started to apply to hybrid jobs just because like there's a smaller pool of people. But unfortunately, like where I got laid off from, it was like a mass layoff. There was like 100 people from product. So, you know, am I aiming for Fang? I'm considering it, but like, I don't know. I may do contracting. That's kind of my, I may do contracting. A lot of people are asking for contractors. So I might do that. I'm not sure. All right. Reverse the nodes of the list from position left to position right and return the reversed list. You need a degree to get a tech job? Most of them require it, but I think most of the screening software will screen it out. So your best bet is to get a referral or go to a startup or something. But if you can pass the technical, I don't see why you cannot. Because some people, a lot of people I used to work with had like English degrees, but they also did coding. If you need a visa, you need a degree equivalence, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to reverse 2 to 3. So I thought we needed to reverse 2 and 4. Turns out we need to reverse 2, 3, and 4. So let's see. Oh, there's so many people watching me now. Oh no, panic, no. Let's see. So this was just to reverse the 2. They counted every 3 years of prior experience as equivalent to 1 year of college. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to move anyways. So I don't have to worry about that. If I had to learn programming again, where would you start? So I learned programming when I was 11, so that's a bad question. Yeah, I learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript when I was 11. I don't know if I would choose, like, I don't choose languages to learn. I choose projects, right? So when I was 11, I was supposed to go to a Lego robotics camp. And, thank you for the fall. There was a power outage for 3 days. Camp got canceled. It was a 1-week camp. So my dad was stuck with me, and he basically bought like an HTML for babies book because he didn't know anything. And he was just like, well, we could do it together, right? Because he had to watch me. And within like a day, I was already surpassed him. Hello. My coding in vanilla JS, yes. We're doing Leet code. So I made a website and learned like basic HTML, basic CSS, basic JavaScript. Very helpful for making Neopets sites, gotta say. And then it was, I want to make games. So in school we learned Turing, and then we learned Java, and then obviously through university it was like 14 different languages. You know, if you need something. Someone who codes in React, I have lots of experience in React Native. You learn HTML from a Nintendo Power Type magazine. An HTML page is a snowman, its head and a body. Ah, that's interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I just kind of went for it. Because I was like, I can display images, and then I made like a little website that it had a count, like a visitor counter, and I was so proud because I was like, people are visiting the website, and it turns out it was just like my friends. They would refresh the page every day a couple times for like 6 months. They did that. And they were like, it made you so happy that people were visiting, but like, it was only us. And I was like, you kept this from me. Why this gaming magazine decided to teach HTML? Wholesome, yeah. It was cute. When you consider it, it was cute. I got like an award or something. Like grade 6 graduation had an award ceremony. And I think I was like voted most innovative or something because I was the only one who's made a website in the school at the age of 11. So, yeah. Okay. What do we need to find here? We need to reverse 2, 3, and 4. So we don't need to change 1 and we don't need to change anything at 5. So we could keep this. And instead of the previous, it's the next. Personal websites and Neopets websites. Yeah. Everything's on card now or something, right? The thing is, it's so hard to make, well, I guess it's not because there's website builders, but like it's hard to like make something and keep up with it. Or like you make something and there's no linking to it. Like if you made a blog, like that was a big issue with a lot of blogs, I remember. You'd make a blog on WordPress, but no one would ever find it. So you're like writing to no one. Okay, so we can find the previous node. And we can find the right okay. Now, do we want the right node? I'm just thinking. Because we do need the left node previous because we need to update this connection here. This one here, the next connection on the previous node. The right node next, we don't necessarily need because we don't have to update anything on this node. We have to update on the right node. So we could just look for the right node. Okay. So once we get the right node, we basically have to take let's see. We'll do it in this case for starters. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is so silly. Okay. This pointer. Actually, can we do it recursive? I said I wouldn't use it recursively, but like, wouldn't it work recursively? Notice tech companies let you do complicated Leet stuff in job interviews that you won't ever use in your job. Just curious. One, making The recursion demon on my shoulder. Well, yeah, but I mean, it makes it look so much nicer. One, it's a pretty easy way to standardize questions because these questions already exist and people practice off of them. That like, and these are also the questions that you would get in university, and most things require a university degree. So when you have something like this, like, it's very approachable. It's easy and approachable. Usually Leet code questions and stuff aren't wrong in the sense of like there's no bugs in it or errors or anything. So usually they just test, like, it depends on the company, right? For example, the previous company I was at, it had a hacker rank test on the platform. They picked a couple questions, like 4 questions. One was basic, do you know what C++ is? The other one was like an intermediate C++ question about pointers, just like, do you know what pointers are? And then the last 2 were quote unquote harder questions, just about building a more complex like algorithm. And it's all automatic through the thing. It's an easy mark, right? But it's very easy to have. Some teams that have their own interview question banks, but they're similar style. Yeah. When I did interviews a long time ago, we made our own questions because what we were dealing with was like a weird situation where we were hiring people who needed to know like C++ and or JavaScript and or React / React Native or like BrightScript. Like it was kind of weird, whatever. So based off of their what they were applying to, it was like, okay, well, they're going to get the C++ questions and the JavaScript questions because they're applying to this role and you need to do both. But I think most of our questions were code agnostic. It was just like, here's a problem. Can you solve it with pseudocode? And then it was like, here are some specific domain like problems that we deal with. So for example, if you have a list scrolling, right, on an app, like think Netflix, like a list, not a list of lists, just like one of them. How do you get it to loop around? That was like one of the questions. How would you get it to loop around? There was right and wrong answers, but yeah. So we want to, yeah. But yeah, usually it's like these are easy filter questions. I think most of the time that's why they're using them. Let's see. So the recursion demon on my shoulder has said we're gonna do recursion. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just calling it Tim for now. So if our stopping condition is basically, so if left is equal to right, we're gonna exit out anyways. If our head.value equals the rightmost one, then that will be our exit condition. Pre-populate the scrolling list with the same results repeated 99 times. No. You will melt potatoes. You will melt the potato. You use cameras. Cameras, surfaces, stuff like that. And so when you're scrolling, you're moving a camera. Stuff like that. And you gotta loop it back around. You're like drawing to a surface as well. So you're like pasting the first half to the next half or something like that. There's different ways to do it. Lists of lists are hell. 99% of the time, like the performance problems was like, I have a list of lists. Can we make it run good, but like also 4K assets? And it's like, okay, well, can you not render it into a texture with texture wrap on? That's one way to do it. All right. So because we don't need this one, when we've hit this one, we can start exiting out. Until then, head will be head.next, left and right. Okay, so we're going through this. These are kind of our two situations. What we want to do is, if the value is the rightmost one, so this 4, and then we want to, do we want to return it? It's getting late now, my brain's not working. 4, 3, 2. So we go all the way to the 4th one, like, cool. Then we return, say head. Okay. So now we're on the 3rd. Okay. That can be a temporary node. This is something that we need to reverse. Then we'd want to take our current node, right? But that will leave this 5 abandoned. Wow, that's troublesome. See, we can keep it. Oh, goodness. I don't like this because, like, so you find what this is and you find what that is, right? And then you can iterate over it again to reverse it. Which is one way to do it. We hit here, like, cool. but we're gonna drop anything after it because it's next gets yeeted, right? And then 4 will point to 3, then 3 will point to 2, then 1 will be pointing to nothing. Or we need 1 to point, like it'll reverse from here, right? But the 2 won't be pointing to the 5. We can just, I think I'll just get it to work. Even though it's not great, but it's fine. If I equals left yeah, we'll just go back to what we were at. It's fine. I'll just live with my life. Okay. If I equals right minus 1. That's fine. We'll just live with it. So what we want to do is between our left node basically the previous one and our last one, we want to swap it around. So I think what we'll do is we only go as far as, that's fine. Right node dot next, and then we can say let left node is equal to, because this could be null. We'll always have a right node. We may not have a previous one. Okay. So we know what this is. 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 That makes sense. Right minus left. What is this? 2, 4. What's the 2, 4. That'll run 1, 2. Yep. It's not beautiful, but it'll work. That's all that matters. do we want... Should we go this way? Okay. If we do, why when there's no left node, you assume the left node is the head? I'm looking for left node previous. Oops. That was a typo. Sorry, if this is null, then we assume the left node is ahead. But I think... So the swap thing here is the part I'm stuck at, because I can probably make it into one pass. It's just gotta do it and then refactor. So then we do 2, 3, 4. For 2... We want to do... This one's dot next becomes 5. I make the text bigger, but then that's no, what? It's not letting me zoom in. Zoom? There's no zoom. Oh. Found it. Does that work? Where are we at? 125, 150? Is that better? Okay. I don't know. Is that better? You're dealing with smaller windows now. I can't change the size of these things. Oh, I don't work at this size. You can't see much. Okay, so we do left node. Okay. So the thing is that we kind of got all our pointers figured out. What we want to do is basically like this node. We're going to do this one. Let next node okay. We're just renaming things to make this easier. So we start from the left node. Okay. So okay. Node dot next is equal to next node. Equal to temp, and then left. What is it? If left node previous, right? Left node previous dot next is equal to node. Should be the right one. Else head is equal to node. Does this work? Nope. Okay. Why is it not working? Output 145, expected 132. Okay, what are we doing wrong? So we start from the left node. Oh. What do we get? 145. Why does it not work? Thinking. It's 1 a.m. Thinking, 1 a.m. What do we get here? Three, 4, 5. And then we get 4, 5. Okay. Can I get it at the start? So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 3, 4, 5. We have 4, 5, and we end up with 1, 5. Okay, so it's deleting. Is that because this... Oh, pointing to right node. Yep. I think that'll give us our answer. I don't like it though. Yeah, it's accepted, but it's ugly. What are we not using here? We use right node next. We use left node previous. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it, but I mean, it does work. See, because what we do is we go iterate it through an order, and then we iterate it through an order again, but in the subset. So like you can merge them together. So for example, I'm gonna do refactoring. So we're going through an order. We found what our left node previous is. We find what our right is. When we found the rightmost node, okay, if I is right, that means that our left node now, do we need the previous? Yeah, I guess we do. We're going to start our left node from being at null and at head. Okay. If it exists, whatever. This is the next thing. So once we found the left node, right? Actually, we don't even have to go from 1 to right because we know what the left one is. Okay. Now we're within this situation here. We know what our left node is, we know what our right node is. The temp is node not next. Woo! Thanks, Optic. Now what is next node? Next node is the right node's next, but we don't know what this is yet. Do we need to know the left node's previous node? Like, do we have to search for it, right? Oh, but this is assuming that we... Yeah, no, we have to start from 1. I was wrong. So if I is greater than or equal to left, and actually we don't even need to check that. If it's greater than or equal to left, then we can do this. Okay. Temp is node dot next. Node is equal to temp. Okay, that has the swap. So this next node, It's gonna be null by default, which means that our left node will not be pointing to the right thing. However, when we exit, okay, we should be able to do left node dot next is equal to right node dot next. Okay. Don't think we need this anymore. If our left node previous exists, because it may not, then our left node previous is next is the right node. Otherwise the head is the right node, and then we return head. Will this work? Yeah, it helps if I set the head. Wrong answer. Okay. Error. Found cycle in list node. Okay. That's not very helpful. What do we get? Oops, that's wrong. I made a mistake. One, 4, 5. Okay. 3 and 2 are missing. Now, why doesn't this work? If I is greater than or equal to left, so we've hit the start. Our next node is whatever this is, which is null, and this becomes our current node. And we store this so we can, it worked before. Just what do we get? Yeah, 5 gets dropped. Okay. Oh, that's why. Because the right node dot next wasn't stored. So at this point, we've got the right node. Shouldn't it just be node? Yeah. Does it work? It works. Okay, that looks better. Look, I didn't do recursion. Yeah, so you kind of just store pointers and then go for it. We did in one pass. Yay. Okay, what do other people do? Two-pointer stack and recursion. Look, man, no recursion. Yeah. What are you doing? Start, current, current dot next, previous tail. ON? Yep. Less than ON, technically. Depends on where right is, but yeah. ON. One pass. I'm just holding on the pointers. If the right node and the left node knew about their previous, it would be easier, but they don't. Yeah, this is a 2 pass. Do you stack? Technically, so because it's pointers, this is like nothing on the memory. Because we're not doing copying. Stack takes extra space, yeah. What are you doing? Code 2 pointers, JavaScript. Head always exists, so you don't need to check for it. But yeah, if it's the same, you don't need to do anything. Dummy list node, dummy.next is head, previous. So yeah, you can see here they're also doing. Can I get this better? There. You can also see they're doing 2 passes. Where's a 1 pass? Code recursion. See, look, we could do it with recursion. But yeah, you have to if you do it with in 1 pass, you have to hold on to more stuff, but it's mostly just what is our left node, what is our right node. Because technically we don't have to search for the right node because our last node will be the right node. So you could, for example, remove this. Right? Or actually, no, you couldn't because the right node is the previous nodes, whatever. I guess if you were keeping track of the previous and the next one, maybe. But yeah, it's fun. We got something. Okay, so what are we at? So I actually have a Leet code stream at 8 a.m. So I'm thinking what we'll do is end it here for today. And then I'll continue this in the morning for a couple hours. I guess we'll just... I kind of want to see what a hard question is. So we'll do this in the morning. That's the plan for now. Let's see. So who's streaming? Wait, safety first. Hide the web browser. Safety first. Oh, you can look at Game Maker instead. Is anyone streaming? I feel like every night I'm like, is anyone streaming? No? Okay. Let's see. Pastry streaming. Pastry's working on. Oh, they just ended. Okay, never mind. All the other game devs that follow are streaming gaming right now. Not if we. Raid. EXO. I think they're working on music for their game. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, thank you for joining, everyone. I'll see you in the morning or tomorrow night for Dark Souls. All right, good night, goodbye.